Hello and welcome back to Let's Talk by George. In today's video, we are going to do a latest review on one of the ROM updates. The ROM is comparatively new, and the name of the ROM is Palyrim OS 1.5. Well, yeah, this is a new name that I've heard, and maybe many of you have heard. Even though the ROM is comparatively new, I feel the ROM is smooth and stable. Now, starting the review by the quick settings, you can see that the quick settings is actually having the stock user interface. Well, in this ROM, you cannot expect to have a lot of customization, but few customizations. Now, the ROM is actually GUPS version, and the ROM is actually using the same launcher which we are actually familiar in Evolution X, Durfast and all. So basically you can expect to have the same kind of customization what we used to get in those ROMs. So yeah, even CR Droid is actually using the same launcher. Coming to the app drawer, as I've told you that the ROM is actually using or the ROM is actually GUPS version. You can see that a lot of GUPS Google applications are there. These applications do get installed once you have finished flashing the ROM. So if you are not a fan of a lot of Google application, definitely this might give you some kind of I do not know, some kind of feelings maybe. And the ROM is actually Play Store certified too. Here we are, the device is certified. So let us go to the settings. Even though they haven't done anything on the quick settings, but the settings layout is actually quite different. The settings is actually arranged in card type layout, which we are actually familiar with quite a few ROMs. And the volume seek bar of this particular ROM looks something like this, which we are actually familiar in Rise Droid and all. Now coming to the ROM customization, as I've told you that the ROM is actually doesn't have a lot of customization. So if you prefer to change your system icon pack and stuff like that, or system fonts, where you can choose a couple of nice fonts, nice system fonts, you'll have to come to wallpaper and style and choose from here. Then coming to the security, you can actually have face and fingerprint unlock, and going to the screen lock, you can scramble the layout of the pin and stuff like that. Then the ROM is actually encrypted by default. Coming back, going to the battery page, you can see that there is actually a little modification in the battery page. You can see the thin bar has been replaced by green bar, which looks really nice, which is also we are actually familiar with this kind of layout in couple of other ROMs too. Then system, well, under the system, the first one you will have is buttons, and it is actually, it looks similar to something that we get in Pixel Experience Lineage and all. So basically you can expect to have the same level of customization under these items, like system icons, clock position, where you want to place your status bar clock, battery style. You don't get a lot of battery style, only few, brightness slider. Then going to the gesture, you can see swipe to screenshot, quickly open camera, system navigation, like 2 button, 3 button and stuff like that. Actually there is an option to hide the navigation hint, the bottom pill, but the real problem is that it doesn't hide the space under the keyboard. Also it doesn't have any network speed indicator too. So if you prefer to have such an option, that customization is not actually available in the ROM. Now going to the about font section, you can see that the about font page has been modified beautifully. It looks really cool too. The Android version is 13, Palyrim OS version is 1.5, and it is an unofficial version for Chime. Android security update is 5th of January 2023, and the kernel that's been actually used in this particular ROM is 4.19.261 ANIA. Well, I would like to thank the compiler or the maintainer of this particular ROM. He did an amazing job. The ROM is actually smooth and quite stable too. if you prefer to have a new ROM, or if you prefer to flash a new ROM, definitely you can try Palyrim OS, and I do recommend the same too. Once again, I would like to thank the maintainer of the ROM for compiling it for our beloved Juice or Chime devices, and to you for watching my ROM review video. Please make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel and do not forget to press the bell icon. Thank you.